Okay, will the audience please rise?
The USDB graduates nobly enter the gymnasium, walking in single-line formation, past towers of balloons bundled together in blue, yellow, and white, swirling up like a spiral staircase. One by one, they take their places in front of their seats.
And the audience may be seated. Thank you very much. Welcome to our Utah Schools for the Deaf and the Blind graduation for the class of 2025. We are so very excited to be here. I am Susan Patton, and I'm the superintendent over the Utah Schools for the Blind. And I would like to thank a few people before we get started. Number one, I would like to thank our secretarial staff, especially Jacqueline Phillips and Amanda. We're also grateful for our IT department, who you can see back here, has so many things going on. If we can, make sure, let's keep this aisle clear so that they can get a good shot of our students as they come up on the stage. I also want to thank Brandon Watts for our audio description.
Brandon Watts stands up and enthusiastically waves at the crowd.
There he goes. There he goes. Also, our facility staff for helping us arrange everything and getting everything set up and organized. Todd for our photography, and also our ASL interpreters. Thank you. These are the people who make this happen. Thank you very much.
Hello, I am Michelle Tanner, the superintendent of the Deaf School here with USDB. It is my pleasure to introduce to you a few students for our pledge and national anthem today. We have Cheyenne Kent, if you don't mind coming up to the stage, Lucy Dietz, and Quinn Hill. And for the national anthem, we will have Eliza Dietz, Zion Wellborn, and Peter Gordon.
The students take the stage.
Please stand for the pledge. Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisibility, with liberty and justice for all.
Go ahead and cue the video, please.
A video of the American flag is on the screen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Oh, so proudly we hailed at twilight's whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular of Osborne singing yeah, through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the
Ooh, it is very much still the home of the brave. Good job. That was very brave of you to perform for the audience. Thank you. Congratulations to our graduates today. Today, I'd like to talk about penguins. Yes, penguins. Do you guys know where penguins live? They live in the north or very south, where it's extremely cold. It's a harsh environment. The wind howls. The ice stretches for miles. The very north and south parts of the earth. The temperatures can drop to 40 degrees below zero. And yet, in the middle of all that, what do penguins do? They thrive. And they thrive by waddling. They dive. They play. They slide across the ice belly first with joy. It's almost like they don't realize how harsh their world is. This is the same as you, graduates. The world can be rough sometimes. You will encounter barriers. You have encountered language barriers, physical obstacles, and frustration day in, day out. You may struggle to find communication. You may struggle to connect with people. They may struggle to understand you and your experiences. And sometimes you recognize that that is difficult. It is the same as the penguins, but you have learned to thrive and succeed despite that.
There's a picture of penguins on the screen in the Arctic.
And there's something else we can learn from penguins. They never do it alone. They're always in a group. They huddle together. Sometimes in the fiercest blizzards, penguins will huddle close together in massive circles. And they take turns being on the outside of the circle, bracing the wind, rotating inward to warm up. Please watch this short video.
Emperor penguins huddle together for warmth. They huddle closer and closer together as more and more penguins come and join the huddle.
And as you can see, the huddle is growing larger and larger. They're always taking turns and serving their time on the outside of the huddle. Not one penguin is always warm or always cold. Everyone pitches in. And what we can learn from the penguins is that in the storms of life, we need to lean on your people, your family, your friends, your community here at USDB. You can lean on your support system. Sometimes you may be inside the huddle, nice and warm, and you can help out others. And sometimes you're cold on the outside and you receive help from others. Penguins are not the fastest creatures. They're not the biggest creatures. In fact, they can't even fly, right? But they succeed in life because they have each other and they support each other. In this next clip, some baby penguins find themselves in danger. They're huddled together, and these are just babies. They are still learning about the world and figuring out what is going on around them. They are together to support each other. Despite that, they encounter danger. They encounter a petrel. And this is a petrel that wants to kill and eat a baby penguin. If one is on its own, that will happen. But as they stick together, you will see in the video, there is another penguin that comes up. And this is a penguin that's even smaller in stature. This penguin steps in to protect the other penguins. It is called an Adelie penguin. And that's the petrel looking for a treat. And the penguins are huddling together to protect each other. And the one at the front is so brave. Here comes the Adelie penguin.
And
It doesn't look like a very fierce penguin, right? And the petrel knows about the Adelie penguin and immediately leaves.
the enemy bird flies away, and the babies make their way back to their group.
You don't have to be the biggest, the strongest, or even the fiercest. All you have to do is take a stand, just like the little Adelie penguin. Take a stand and protect those behind you. A wonderful feat. So my biggest advice, no matter where you are in the world, no matter your size, you have the power to influence the world, to create change. Another thing about penguins, one of my favorite things, if a baby chick wanders too far from the group, they don't just ignore that penguin. They screech, and they look diligently for the baby chick until it is returned to the fold. And they don't punish that penguin. They embrace it and welcome it back with love, that they are happy it has returned. Similarly, if you feel lost in life, if you feel overwhelmed, if you feel alone, make sure to find your community, your friends, your family, the people you can lean on. And maybe if a friend wanders off, be that person that they can lean on and invite them back. I have a figurine that I want to give each of you graduates of a penguin to help you remember this anecdote, to help you remember that you can live your life with joy. You can dive straight into your joy.
The students are
And
handed
despite the terrible climate and
penguin.
awful weather, remember that you can always come together to support each other, to stand for others, and to be courageous. And if you have a friend that has wandered away, to always welcome them back with love. You are meant to succeed despite the conditions around you. In closing, you were made for a different kind of greatness. So graduates, waddle with confidence, swim with joy, huddle when it gets cold, and never forget, you are never alone, even in the harshest of places. Congratulations, graduates. I am so proud of you.
Michelle exits, and Susan takes the stage with interpreter.
Before I begin, I neglected to welcome and thank a couple of people that were here today. I want to thank Philippe Montalet and John Clements from our advisory council that have joined us, and also our State Board of Education member, Leanne Wood. Thank you for making time to be here today. We appreciate you coming. I am thrilled and excited to be here today. I look at this row of graduates and I see the excitement on their face. And as they were walking in, I hope you all could see or feel the excitement as they came down. And then when they took their place here, honestly, it's one of the most beautiful sights that I've ever seen and will ever see. Every single year, I say that very same thing. Today, I want to recognize 3 different groups of people. I want to recognize, first of all, the families of our graduates here today. I know the sacrifice that you guys have gone through. I see the sacrifice that you have to get your students to our enrichment activities, to our short-term programs on the weekends, to our after-school programs after school. Many of our enrichment activities and extracurricular activities do not occur during the school day. And we're a statewide program, which means that there is a lot of sacrifice that our families have to give to make sure that their students are participating. Thank you for that. We appreciate it so, so much. The second group are our educators and our staff here at USDB. They truly are a special group of people. When I say they go the extra mile, that's so cliche, but it's very, very much true with our staff here. They are not only into making sure that our students are educated academically, but they have the responsibility to make sure that our students are prepared in all of the areas of life that they miss. They miss on incidental learning. They miss out on communication, on language, on access to Braille instruction, or I mean, just so many things. I shouldn't even go into it because there's so many things. But our educators and all of the staff, paraeducators, related service providers, our facilities, our lunchroom workers, everybody here has the same common goal, and it's truly an amazing experience to work with them. And then the third group that I want to recognize are the graduates themselves that are sitting right here on the front row. There isn't anybody who has worked harder than you. You're the ones who have made this happen. You have worked hard, you have done what you needed to do academically, and you have worked so hard in making sure that you are prepared for the next chapter in your life. How great is that? You need to feel so good. What a celebration today is, but I hope that as you move forward to the next chapter in life, that you can remember this day and remember that it's an entire celebration of the things that you've accomplished today. At USDB, we have many purposes. But in my mind, our greatest purpose is to make sure that our students are prepared for their future. What does that mean? It doesn't necessarily mean that they're prepared academically, although that's important. But at the Utah Schools for the Deaf and the Blind, we approach things from an individualized and personalized point of view. We have to look at every single student and look at them as individuals and what are they going to need to be successful in life. It's not just a complete group of students as it could be in another LEA or another local school district. At USDB, it's different. I want to commend all of the people who have made this day happen because it's such a daunting, I shouldn't say daunting. It's not an easy feat, let's say that. It's not an easy feat. So I want to say well done. Well done to our graduates, well done to our educators and other staff, and well done to our families. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Thank you. I didn't receive as much training as I needed. You're going to have to deal with that every time I get up. So I have the privilege of introducing Robin Clark. She is our principal of the secondary school at USB, at the Utah School for the Blind, and she is now going to come up and introduce our students, their videos, and the students get to give their speeches. Here you go, Robin.
Beyonce takes the stage. Oh, I mean, Robin takes the stage.
That's right. The description was totally true. What's up? Well, I have to say, I am very excited to announce our graduates. And our first graduate that I get to announce is Gabriel Klinger. and I'm excited to say a few nice things about him. Gabe, your journey to this moment has been anything but easy. And that's exactly what makes today so meaningful. Your story is not just about overcoming obstacles, personal, academic, but it is about growth, grit, and great second chances. You have proven that change and success is more than possible. It is fully attainable. Today, as you cross this stage, know that your perseverance has inspired your teachers, your classmates, and if I can be a little personal, me. I've had the honor of knowing Gabe for quite some time, and I was more than excited when I heard that he was coming to Bridges, because he got to be with me all the time. And I know that his favorite class was the one with me in body conditioning. Now, it's optional for Gabe to come up and show off the push-ups that we did every week. He may or may not do that. Miss Boyd, that could just be for you and me later on. But today, Gabe, we get to celebrate you in so many wonderful ways. We are so excited for what you have to come in your life. And now we'll watch your video.
Utah Schools for the Deaf and the Blind presenting the senior graduation class of 2025. USB graduate Gabrielle Klinger smiling wearing blue cap and gown. Toddler Gabrielle bright eyes making a pucker face at the camera. Young Gabrielle smiling while looking up and sitting in a laundry basket. Young Gabrielle smiles in glasses and a helmet with his dad on a motorcycle. Young Gabrielle smiling with swimmer goggles while in the pool. Gabrielle lunges while wearing a red and black goalball uniform as he serves the ball. Teenage Gabrielle sits on the couch in a black t-shirt smiling at the camera. Teen Gabrielle standing next to Black Panther superhero smiling and crossing his arms.
It is my pleasure to say, Gabrielle Klinger, please join me on the stage.
Hello, everybody. My name is Gabrielle Klinger, and by the way, I am not doing those push-ups. I did not like doing them, to be honest. So I already introduced myself, but I'm Gabrielle Klinger, but I go by Gabe for short. Sorry, I can't really see my speech from down there. Okay, yeah, that works. So, to be truly honest, for those who actually know me really well, I don't like doing speeches in a big community. So you can probably tell what my expression was when I had to do a speech. So I almost thought about pretending to be sick so I don't have to do a speech today, but here I am now, I guess. So a little bit things about me. I liked basketball, goalball. I like video games, drawing, and art. I also like swimming, and I like to go to new places I've never been to. And I'm also a big Marvel nerd, so if you want to talk about Marvel or have any questions, I'm the guy. I am visually impaired, and my eye condition is called optic atrophy. It is when my optic nerve is shrinking over time. I became a USD student for a short amount of time, like 3 months, which is not that very long. The thing that brought me to USDB is that I can get the help that I needed, because from like other schools I used to go, some of the teachers even forgot to like help me out sometimes, including my own mom, which she's also a teacher, which I found this out while she was talking to somebody, but don't worry, Mom, I still love you. She's probably gonna not like that, but okay. So another reason why I came to USDB is so I can learn new things, like independent living skills like cooking and taking care of myself. And the final reason I came to USDB is to be around other people who have the same issues like me. The only advice I have for the future students is be yourself. This is how I got through my school years and even my dark times during my school years as well. My future plans after I graduate on this day, I am planning on doing the Bridges Post-High program for the college, and planning on doing that for a year or two. Then after that, I am planning on going to college somewhere in Utah and figure out what I want to do in life. I want to say thanks to my mom for because it wasn't easy for her to not see me every day in Roosevelt, and I also want to thank Robin for letting me come to the school at a very short notice. I also want to thank my grandma for letting me stay at her house for the weekends. I know it's been rough, but I want to say thanks for letting me stay. And I also want to thank for one last person who is my TVI in Roosevelt named Micah. Micah has been my TVI in Roosevelt ever since I moved over there. And I just want to thank her for showing me the program and setting it up for me. Micah has been a really fun TVI to talk to and be around. She's probably my favorite TVI I ever had. Mine is from Marty Langworthy because he showed me goal ball and all those fun things. But I just want to say thanks for everything for her and for getting me to this point of my life, because I won't be here without you and your help as well. And I also want to thank two other people who are my dad and my grandpa, who tragically passed away a while back, but I hope they're here in spirit cheering me on. And thanks and have a fun graduation, everyone.
Gabriel exits the stage.
Our next graduate is Alexis Lexi Green. And I'm going to ask everybody to indulge me because I'm going to say something super personal about Lexi. Because when I first came to Utah, a job I didn't know that I wanted to come to this school, one of the first people I met, the very first student, was Lexi Green. So this is a personal tribute. Now, I brought some tissue. I can't let my makeup smear, and I knew I should have written it down, so this is either going to be awesome or a hot mess. But nonetheless, Lexi, I am so excited to have been part of your life. You met me, this loud, crazy person, and you were like, game on, whatever it is. Climb up a mountain doing this crazy race out in Park City, I'll do it. Travel to London, I'll do it. Eat a lot of cookie butter, learn how to do all these things, I'll do it. I could fill this entire graduation ceremony with stories and experiences where Lexi just said yes. I might not know how to do it. I don't really know what you're even talking about. I'm not sure that I even want to do this, but my answer is yes. Yes to living a great life, to adventures, to not giving up on hard moments. We had to climb this wall during this race, and it was a sizable, now I know I'm in Utah, so I can't say mountain, but to somebody who's not from Utah, it felt like a mountain that we had to climb up, and it was steep, and it was hard, and we were tired because we'd already been running for a great distance. And Lexi, I want you to remember this moment as much as I do, because you never gave up. Did we have to pause and stop and catch our breath? Yep. Did we have to figure out a new way? Yep. Did we have to crawl? Yep. But you made it. You made it to the top of that mountain, and you will continue to make it to the top of every mountain that you face in your life. Because I knew you, I am such a better teacher. And more importantly, I am such a better person. So my life has been changed for good because of you. And now let's watch a little montage about Lexi.
USB graduate Alexis Green smiles as she holds her cane wearing her blue cap and gown. Toddler Alexis in a yellow shirt laughing as she stands in a rose garden. Child Alexis in a beautiful white dress sitting in a flower garden. Young Alexis smiles as she stands on a bridge in her Sunday dress. Young Alexis with her hair down wearing a purple skirt and blue shirt in the garden. Young Alexis dressed as Harry Potter, smiling, holding a wand and a golden snitch. Teen Alexis laughing in the pool as a dolphin kisses her cheek. Teen Alexis laughing with a starfish as she sits in a boat on the ocean. Teen Alexis smiles warmly as she looks at the camera wearing a white dress and shawl.
It is my very excited honor to ask Lexi to join me on the stage.
Lexi preps her braille.
Hi everyone. I wish I could say it's great to see you, but no worries. There are definitely some perks to being blind. I can read with the lights off. I don't care how you look or dress, and if you've been wanting to close your eyes and take a little cat nap, now is your chance. Because I won't be able to see you. I am really happy to be here today. Like many of you, I have had to overcome a lot of obstacles to be here. I was born in China and I grew up in an orphanage. When I was almost 6, I was adopted and brought to America. I didn't know any English and I hadn't been taught any Braille. Everything was scary and new and really hard. I started first grade at Providence Hall Elementary, and I slowly started learning Braille, learning English. My family and teachers worked hard to help me find hope, find happiness. Since that time, my life has been full of both happy things and hard things. For me, school has been really challenging. Besides being blind, I have an intellectual disability which makes academics hard. My time in high school was full of peer tutors and challenges. Most of the time, I felt lonely. I wished I could go to lunch and look around and find a friend to sit by. But instead, I had to rely on someone to find me. A lot of the time, I sat alone. Many times in class, things were taught visually, and I felt left out and confused. High school gave me many obstacles. When I started post-high at Bridges, it was challenging, different, and a lot of the time I felt lonely. I wanted to quit so many times, but I found hope, and that hope has come through other people. Within at commitments exercises, students are recognized for their many achievements. Today, I want to recognize something else. I want to recognize kindness. And I can't. People have shown kindness to someone else. Each of us has given hope to someone and believed in someone. As we now go off into the world, I want to challenge us to that in the middle of our new opportunities, we always take the time to be kind. Find those who are sitting alone or looking discouraged or in need of a friend. I think that we will discover kindness can be our greatest accomplishments in life. I would like to close with these words from the Broadway musical Wicked. It will maybe that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I've learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. Well, whatever way your story ends, I know you haven't written by being my friend. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good. Thank you.
This is so good. Did you like my Wicked reference to you?
Lexi exits the stage.
Beyonce, Wicked. Clearly, the Bridges School is a very musically based school of the arts, just so we all know. Our next graduate is Cheyenne Kent. And let me say something great here. Cheyenne, a light bulb came on inside of you. And once it did, there was no stopping your learning. From your reading intervention to your numeracy to advocating for yourself, it has been, can I say, a runaway train of awesome success. To see you know that you have so much worth and ability, and to translate that into your learning has been an amazing journey to watch. She is this year's most improved student. She responded to all of the interventions and has grown immensely, not only academically, but as a person. So Cheyenne may have came as a fun teenager to us, but we know that we are watching her go to her next chapter as a very promising young woman who has the world at her fingertips. Cheyenne, we can't wait to see what happens next for you. And so let's watch a video about you and get you up on the stage.
USB graduate Cheyenne Kent smiling in her blue cap and gown. Infant Cheyenne sleeping peacefully in a green dress. Toddler Cheyenne looking up in a pink shirt and blue coveralls. Toddler Cheyenne laughing as she sits playing with a puppy. Child Cheyenne claps excitedly as she sits with classmates. Child Cheyenne smiling at the front of the classroom, standing while holding her cane. Teen Cheyenne smiles while dancing in the sand on the side of a lake. Teen Cheyenne smiling with braided pigtails as she stands in the Utah State Capitol.
All right, girl, it is magic time. Come on up on the stage. Right in front is the stand. Find your microphone. Take it.
Hello, my name is Cheyenne Kent. I can't believe I am graduating. Before I got to USDB, I had a difficult time in school. I was lonely and felt like no one could understand me and what I needed. When I got to USDB, my life changed. I met new friends and I got to be a part of new opportunities. For instance, I got to participate in new classes, assemblies, and field trips. I also was able to learn Braille. Some of my favorite memories are: 1, learning how to cook. 2, learning how to travel. 3, learning how to be independent. I also had some great experiences, such as going horseback riding, going skiing, and working at Christmas Village, selling hot chocolate. I especially love that I learned how to be a podcaster. My future plans are going to post hi at Bridges. Then figure out where to go from there. Now, I want to thank all of you for helping me to learn and grow. These last few years at Bridges, I especially want to thank my mom for allowing me to come here. She also encourages me to live, grow, and learn. I really love being a student at Bridges School, and I'm a USDB graduate.
Yeah! Woo! Woo, woo, woo! Great job, Shai. Great job.
Cheyenne exits the stage.
All right, everybody. Our final Bridges graduate is a Utah School for the Blind legend, Rebecca Payne. Howdy, hey! That's right. Let's watch your video.
USB graduate Rebecca Payne, smiling in blue cap and gown. Newborn Rebecca in pink pajamas asleep on a blanket. Child Rebecca in a white robe and floral dress gets a hug from mom. Child Rebecca smiling with her siblings wearing a Utah State t-shirt. Young Rebecca embraces two blonde cousins on a summer afternoon. Child Rebecca at the ski resort in a purple coat, helmet, and goggles. Teen Rebecca laughing while wearing a pink cowgirl outfit. Teen Rebecca smiling while wearing a white gi and yellow judo belt.
We sure love our country music lover, Rebecca Payne. She truly is a legend, and although I am the one that has the great opportunity to speak about her at graduation, it's important to note that many USDB staff, some who are with us, had the pleasure of teaching Rebecca. Therapists, teachers, paras, so many of us had the wonderful opportunity to share your journey with you so far, Rebecca. And I know that I speak for all of us when I say that we are so proud of you. Rebecca is a very determined, creative, and musically inclined young woman. She is smart. She is one of 2 students that continually makes honor roll with excellent grade point average. She is attentive to her work, to her life, and it has been such an honor to watch her grow and develop. So, Rebecca, although we are at a graduation, and some may consider that a finish line, for Rebecca Payne, this is a starting line because she's going to go off and continue to grow and do so many things. And we are so excited to celebrate her today. So Rebecca, yeehaw! Girl, get up on this stage.
Rebecca walks up the stage with pink cowboy boots.
Good afternoon. I'm Rebecca Payne and I'm a graduate. If that was all you've ever learned about me, I guess that would be okay, but I am so much more. My time here at USCB has helped to magnify and expand my list of personal traits. Today, I would like to share some of those attributes with you. I am an adult and a teenager, depending on who you ask. I am proud to be the daughter of Cassandra and Sean and the sister of Andrew and Jacob. I am thankful for all the kindness and support my family and friends have given me, especially in allowing me to attend USCB. Coming here has helped me become the best student I can be. It has also helped me to embrace my personal potential and see all the possibilities before me. I am more than just a student. I am a scientist, an adventurer, a traveler, a cowgirl, an artist, and an athlete. During my time in the Bridges program, I have had the opportunity to travel to Idaho, Tennessee, and Boston. I've gone snowboarding, attended prom, learned judo, ridden horses, dissected animals, and built a molecule. I've met new friends at teen escape activities and literally tackled my O&M sessions with great enthusiasm. The teachers and staff have taught me skills so that I can live independently. Our adulting classes were especially helpful. My goal is to use all of these skills to get a passport and travel to Australia. I am fascinated by their culture, food, music, and especially Keith Urban. I want to thank my family, my friends, my teachers, and the staff for helping me get to this point. It has been a long and at times a difficult journey, but it has made me what I am today. I'm Rebecca Payne and I'm a graduate.
Rebecca exits the stage. Michelle takes the stage.
Wow, I cannot think of a better way to spend my day. Being here, a part of this community, supporting each other, and most of all, the students. They are incredible. USD has several directors. It is my pleasure to introduce Rachel Benedict, the director of our JMS school, and she's been a wonderful director, leader here, and a wonderful addition to the school. She is also a good friend of mine. Welcome to the stage, Rachel.
Rachel takes the stage.
Good. It is so great to be here, and it is my pleasure to introduce our 5 seniors. Today is your day, and we are all here for you and to support you. So I would like to start with Ira. Ira has been here at JMS since he was really small, right? How many years has it been, Ira? 14 years he has been with us. My goodness. I remember when I started here, Ira it was like he owned the campus. I mean, he knew every door and where it led to, and he knew all of the different nooks and crannies around this entire campus. If I needed something, I would go up and I'd ask Ira because he knew exactly where it was. His future career is he actually would love to be a custodian, and that is what he has been doing the past few years to gain some work experience. I remember last year he would come and clean my office, and my office was spick and span after Ira came in. A lot of people love what he does for our school. The cafeteria workers absolutely love them, or love you. They would assign you to their jobs. They said the windows have never been cleaner since Ira started. I absolutely love seeing you around. I love seeing all of the work you do. You are extremely helpful. He is always the first person to say yes if anyone asks him for help. So thank you so much, Ira, for all of your hard work. We look forward to see what you do in the future. I know that you will be coming back with us for a little bit more, which is great to gain some more job skills and work experience, and we're excited about that as well. So enjoy the video of Ira.
USD graduate Ira Angus smiling while wearing blue cap and gown. Young Ira sits with siblings in front of the Christmas tree. Young Ira in glasses touching his birthday hat. He's 5 today. Young Ira in a blue shirt, excited, playing on a big wheel with a friend. Young Ira in glasses and a red Mickey Mouse shirt poses with classmates. Young Ira in new glasses, smiling as he sits in the car. Young Ira in glasses and a gray shirt, smiling for school photos. Young Ira in a yellow hoodie and glasses. Teen Ira in a gold shirt and glasses, smiles for school photos.
Okay, and here's Ira, everyone.
Hello, everyone. I'm Ira Angus. Hello, everyone, teachers, students, friends. I want to thank my friends Gavin, Amar, Kyson, Kevin, and Briley. Thank you for being my friends. You guys are the best, and we have had the best year. Congratulations, class of 2025. JMS has always helped me. From my old teachers, teachers' aides, job coaches. Thank you for all that you have done. I have learned how to clean, learn, work as a student worker, and I've been able to work and work hard. Thank you all. I love it. You guys are the best. I love my school so much. Being able to make new friends, communicate in American Sign Language. ASL has really helped me understand things. I love school, I like to help people, and I love learning. After high school, I will return to JMS and train to be a custodian here. Thank you, everyone. Again, class of 2025.
Ira exits the stage.
Okay, our next graduate is Briley. And I can't tell you enough. When she smiles, everyone feels it. Every day I would come to say hi to Briley, and she goes, "Hi, how are you?" She is so caring for all of her friends, and just the same as us, we care so much about you, Briley. You have been here for a long time, just like Ira, since you were small. And it's so fun to see how you've grown into this fine lady. And we are extremely proud of you. You have gone through many obstacles, but you always face anything you have to with a smile. and you are not afraid of trying new things, you're not afraid of challenges, and you work so hard. We love you, we care for you, and we are extremely proud of you, Briley, so come on up. Oh, and let's actually watch the video first.
USD graduate Briley Bijou smiles in blue cap and gown. Young Briley smiling with pink bows while standing in the lunchroom. Young Briley smiling with classmates as they stand in the hall holding Cookie Monster treats. Young Briley laughing while holding out her hand in the snow standing on the sidewalk. Young Briley smiling for school photos wearing a pink headband and floral dress. Student Briley smiling, signing I love you, wearing a white t-shirt that says DefBots. Briley in a white dress smiling with her seminary class. Briley in a red coat taking a selfie with classmates in the lunchroom.
Okay, Briley, come on up. Welcome, family, teachers, and friends. I would like to take the time to thank some of my teachers, Gina, Jane, and Logan, and Yvonne. Thank you. I would like to also thank the administration, Rachel, Megan, and Michelle. You have helped me so much, and you have taught me a lot here at JMS. JMS is a great school. Congratulations, class of 2025. John, Ira, Maro, and Kendra. I am proud of each and every one of you, and we have worked hard. I would have to say my favorite classes are English, math, and history. I have had the opportunity to work at Zurchers, and I have really enjoyed it this year. I have learned so much while I've been there. I would also like to thank my family, my mom, my dad, my brothers, and my sisters. You have all helped me, and I love you all so much. I love the times we have together. We recently went to Bryce Canyon. And Bryce Canyon was great. In the future, I would love to become a teacher's aide. And I thank you, JMS.
Briley exits the stage.
Our next graduate is Maro. I remember I started here 4 years ago at JMS, and I want to say it was one of my first weeks, my first week or my second week, and Maro came and said, I would like to come to JMS, and he was at the Phoenix Day School, and I wasn't sure what to do about that. So after figuring out how to transfer our student to the school, we were able to do that, and Maro taught me my first real task of the year. I remember the Maro that I knew from 4 years ago to the Maro that is now are completely different people. Your confidence has grown. You know what to do. You are ready to go to Gallaudet University after graduating, which I'm excited because that's also my school. I graduated there, and I'm excited to see what you do at Gallaudet. In the past 4 years, I have seen you grow really worth a lifetime's worth in 4 years. The resources you've gained, the ideas you've had, you have really maximized everything. And you have made yourself a very successful senior. I am so proud of you, Mauro. So applause to Mauro, and let's go ahead and watch his montage.
USD graduate Mauro Corrales smiles wearing blue cap and gown. Infant Mauro sits on the blanket in the grass with keys and a toy. Baby Mauro sitting in a crib smiling with a baseball and glove. Child Mauro in a yellow polo shirt with his hand on his hip smiling. Young Mauro standing in the backyard with a Superman t-shirt and glasses. Teen Mauro laughing with a red wig and a large straw sombrero. Teen Mauro laughing while sitting at IHOP enjoying a hot chocolate. Teen Mauro smiling standing in the kitchen wearing a Big Bear Expedition t-shirt.
Mauro enters the stage with a cap that says, "Let the adventure begin."
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I want to say thank you to my family, friends, and teachers. Wow, the time has gone so fast. Yesterday, I was a young boy. I blink, and it's my graduation day. Wow. I want to say thank you to this school who really gave me a lot of access because of my low vision. I'm very grateful for that. I grew up in Arizona, Phoenix, in fact, at the Phoenix Day School for the Deaf. And when I moved here, I was really shy, I was really nervous, but the teachers and friends I made really helped me open up my heart and gave me a lot of support. I was able to participate in a lot of things, and so thank you for that. I've been a part of all sorts of activities and events and clubs, from basketball to theater to our Hope Squad. I want to say thank you to my family. You have been very patient with me. I know I wasn't the easiest child to raise, especially compared to my siblings. My friends always joke around with me because I like to tease them and mess with them. And I like to pick on my friends, but we have a good time. My advice for those who are looking forward to their own graduation is to be prepared for challenge. No matter what path you choose in your life, there will always be challenges, and so prepare yourself. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, hold on, I actually forgot something, Mauro. So you would like to set up your own coffee shop, right? Well, I think that's going to happen. And if it is, you need to let me know, and I'll be there every day buying coffee from you, okay? Great job, Mauro.
Mauro exits the stage.
Okay, our next graduate is John Dietz. Oh, John, where do I start? I think all of us are probably feeling the same. John has been here at JMS really his whole academic life, and he has done so much here at JMS. I mean, he has really maximized every opportunity, from sports to academics to international trips. I remember we went to Washington, D.C. together, and I really enjoyed getting to know him. He's a history buff, and I love that. We had some great conversations, and he actually knew a lot of things I didn't even know. So he is the epitome of what JMS is, and you are the example of what we want our students to be. You have become our golden boy, right? It's like, oh, you want to be like someone? Here, John, come talk, come show them. He asks great questions. He's very articulate, and we are so proud of who you are, and you are an amazing product of JMS, and we are extremely excited to see what you do for your future. Congratulations, John.
USD graduate John Dietz smiles in blue cap and gown. Toddler John in shorts and a brown hoodie plays in the sand. Toddler John in Batman pajamas sucks on a blue Otter Pop. Young John in a red Ute cap and a green shirt. Child John poses for school photos wearing a blue plaid shirt. Young John smiles wrapped in a blue Seattle Seahawks blanket. Teen John wears a gray t-shirt and smiles for school photos. Teen John in sunglasses and a red t-shirt takes a selfie in front of the pyramids. Teen John smiles and poses in his USDB football jersey. Teen John smiling and relaxed wearing a blue Walt Disney Productions shirt.
Welcome, John. Come on up.
John takes the stage.
Oh, it feels just like yesterday I was entering middle school, and here I am graduating from high school. Hello, everyone. My name is John Dietz. I'm a student here at JMS and have been since I was 3 years old. That's 15 years in this program. I have gone through all of the ups and downs, and despite that, I have prevailed. I want to say thank you to all of the teachers, staff members, and job coaches who have supported me through my 15 years here. I have so many wonderful memories here. I'd like to share some. In 5th or 6th grade, I was a part of Lego Robotics, and that was such a fun experience. In middle school, I received an honorable mention for the Gallaudet Literacy Contest, also a wonderful experience. I've been able to participate in basketball for 2 years, another 3 years in some other sports, and I've really enjoyed my time in sports and the leadership team. I've also been a part of our academic bowl and that team here, and that has been a wonderful 4 years for me. 2 of those years, we went to nationals, 2 years in a row, and I received all-star mentions. In addition to that, I've been a part of our junior NAD conference in Maryland, and I was there as a representative of JMS as a coach or an officer. I've also been a part of 2 study abroad trips, one to Egypt and another to Japan, which have been absolutely astounding, rich experiences. For those of you still in school, my advice is to cherish your time here. Take it slow. Take it one day at a time. Don't be in a rush to the finish line. You'll forget all of the good memories along the way. So cherish the process. Also, listen to your teachers. They're here to support you, to encourage you to be your best self. Congratulations to all of the graduates who are graduating this year, today. All of you may take different pathways in life, but always remember that we are the class of 2025 from USDB. In closing, as I wrap up, I want to say thank you to my parents. Both of you are superheroes in my eyes. You have done so much to support me, and you have always been by my side. Thank you. I love you, Mom and Dad.
John exits.
Okay, our next graduate is Kendra. Kendra joined us 3 years ago. I remember when you arrived, you didn't know sign language at all. And you were so proactive. You're like, I'm doing it. I'm going to learn sign language. And you have in just 3 years. You are a great representation of someone who really can navigate through 2 different worlds, the deaf world with us and also the hearing world for your future. And I love how you navigate both of those. You have maximized opportunities here at JMS, but as well as opportunities at Olympus High School. You were able to take classes at the public school as well, and you really show that deaf people can do anything. I love how many headbands you have. Every day, Kendra would show up in a different headband. It was exciting to see which headband it was going to be. I was like, oh my gosh, I guess I need your spice. I didn't realize we were lacking that spice, and I love it. And you have completed the class of 2024, or 2025. So thank you so much. Congratulations, Kendra.
USD graduate Kendra Schewel smiles wearing blue cap and gown. Baby Kendra smiles in a green dress and white headband. Young Kendra smiling with braces embraces a friend in a pink dance costume. Young Kendra in her Sunday dress gets a hug from Dad. Teen Kendra smiles, making a peace sign while soaking in Mystic Hot Springs. Teen Kendra is smiling with her family as they pose in a Chitty Chitty Bang Bang car. Teen Kendra looks at the camera while holding her cello wearing a blue cardigan. Teen Kendra with short blue hair smiles and gets a hug from Mom. Teen Kendra is smiling in a blue t-shirt and glasses as she stands under a large camel.
Okay, Kendra, come on up. The time
Kendra
is yours.
takes the stage.
Wow, time really flies. I can't believe I'm graduating today, and I'm very excited too. I want to welcome everyone and thank you for coming to the 2025 graduation. I want to also congratulate everyone graduating this year. You all worked so hard, and you're starting a new chapter in your lives. I remember joining the school. It was hard and sad to leave all my friends behind, and I didn't know any sign language, but I quickly picked it up in my time here. And I met so many new people and made new friends. My favorite part about the school has been the international trip visiting India. It was a precious memory that I definitely won't forget. I also enjoyed Academic Bowl. It was very challenging but fun, and I got to see Gallaudet. We should all be proud of how much we have grown and learned in our years here. And I want to thank all my family and my friends for supporting me, especially my best friend Dylan. And my advice for future students is keep showing kindness and respect, especially to your teachers who work so hard every year. And in the future, always remember to build people up. My old school always had us recite a poem called the Builder's Poem. The main message of the poem is to be a builder, someone who builds and lifts people up, and to avoid being a wrecker, a person who tears things down. Always remember to continue working hard. Don't forget the important skills you learned here and the friends you made along the way. Also, never procrastinate and find a good balance, and you'll be able to enjoy your high school experience here. To wrap up, I want to thank everyone for coming. It means so much to me. Congratulations again for all the seniors of 2025.
Kendra exits the stage.
Okay, that is it for our JMS class of 2025. We are so proud of all of you. Congratulations.
Rachel exits and Michelle takes the stage.
Thank you. Thank you. I love each and every one of you. I have had the privilege to see you grow and cherish the opportunity for you to graduate today, and I will keep an eye on your futures. It is equally as important as we pivot to our graduates from the KBS school as well. I'm looking forward to your speeches as well. I'd like to introduce Martin Price, a very dear friend of mine who loves his students so much and has been grateful to be a part of their lives. Come on up, Martin.
Michelle exits and Martin takes the stage.
Good afternoon. I think the morning's over, so I can formally say good afternoon. I hope that these 5 KBS graduates will go straight through their part and we can enjoy the lunch break. I am thrilled to be here today. Many of these students I have known intimately for the last 7 years in working at KBS. Each one of them is unique and has their own story that I share with them. I'm going to get this mic a little out of my way. I didn't know it could pick up on my sign language. Like I was saying, each one of these students has an incredible story. I'd like to start with Jonathan Britt. Hey, Jonathan, do you have some money for me? You got some money for me? Ha ha, Martin. Yeah, he gives me a good ha ha. Jonathan has a wonderful sense of humor. He really does. Let's go ahead and start with his montage. All right.
USD graduate Jonathan Britt smiles in his blue cap and gown. Baby Jonathan smiling in a blue shirt and green jumper. Baby Jonathan makes fish lips at the camera. Child Jonathan smiles with glasses and spiked hair as he wears a shirt that says Party Animal. Teen Jonathan works on a project with red Solo cups and balls of tinfoil. Teen Jonathan relaxes wearing glasses and an orange shirt.
Such a cute kid, right, Jonathan? Come on up, Jonathan.
Jonathan takes the stage.
I am so proud of Jonathan. He has been a wonderful support at KBS. Not only at KBS, but having his grandmother be his biggest fan is absolutely wonderful. I am proud of you. I love you, Jonathan. The time is yours. I want to thank my grandma. After graduation, I will go to work. My favorite memories are of Mulaney and Kelly. Mulaney made me laugh. Kelly's class was my favorite subject. Step over this way, Jonathan. Take a step to the side. Are you ready?
Martin gives him a fist bump.
All right. Hats off to
And a
Jonathan.
hip.
Thank
Check.
you.
Jonathan exits the stage.
Jonathan is such an amazing kid. He's been able to sit still for a long period of time today, and that is not typical for him. So I'm very proud of you, Jonathan. Our next graduate from KBS, I remember the day I met her for the first time. I was really trying to figure out who she is. She is fluent in Spanish, and so I was a little unsure if she was in the right school to begin with. However, I have seen you grow so much. You are signing. You are a beautiful person, and I am so proud of you. You've been a part of our athletics programs and everything that KBS and USDB has to offer. I will let her speak for herself. Cue the video.
USD graduate Noelia Diaz smiles wearing blue cap and gown. Baby Noelia holding a marker with makeup all across her face. Baby Noelia in a white hat and a short sleeve shirt with cherries. Baby Noelia in short pigtails smiling with a short sleeve blue shirt. Young Noelia smiles posing with her family in front of a large building. Teen Noelia smiling embracing a friend in a blue shirt and ball cap. Teen Noelia poses for senior portraits with long hair and a brown dress.
Come on up to the stage, Noelia. Are you ready?
Noelia takes the stage. Martin gives her a high five.
Hola a todos, me siento feliz de terminar la escuela. Quiero agradecer a mi mamá, a papá, y mis hermanas y mis hermanos y a mi novio porque me apoyan y me dicen que me esfuerce y que tú puedes también. Quiero agradecer a Bitsy, me ayudó mucho y también quiero agradecer a Kaylee. Ella me ayuda mucho con todo. Mi recuerdo favorito en KBS es jugar en el carrusel con Cheyenne porque era muy divertido. Después me enfermé mucho, también me divertía mucho en los partidos y prácticas de voleibol. Siempre acababa cerca de la red y
Hello, everyone. I am so happy to be finished with school. I would like to thank my mom, dad, and my boyfriend because they support me and tell me to go for it and that I can do it. I also would like to thank Brian Thornsberry because he has helped me so much, as well as Kelly Murray. She has helped me with everything.
el otro equipo tenía dificultades y yo siempre conseguía el punto. Fue muy divertido. Planeo trabajar después de graduarme. Quiero trabajar en FedEx con mi hermana, trabajar a tiempo completo y ahorrar dinero con el tiempo. Me gustaría mudarme a México con mi familia en Zacatecas y trabajar en la construcción. Quiero trabajar en la construcción porque pagan mucho dinero.
My favorite memory at KBS is playing on the merry-go-round with Cheyenne because it was so much fun, but all that spinning made me sick. I also had fun doing volleyball games and going to the practices. I would get so close to the net when I served that the other team couldn't hit it back, so we would get the point, and it was so much fun. I plan to work after graduation. I would like to work at FedEx with my sister and work full-time to save money. Eventually, I would like to move to Mexico with my family in Zacatecas and work in construction. I would like to work in construction because they make a lot of money. Thank you.
Noelia exits the stage.
So much talent so far. Wait until you see the rest. It is my pleasure to introduce the next graduate, Cheyenne Lee. I will never forget the first time I met Cheyenne. Do you remember it, Cheyenne? Mm-hmm. She was so shy, timid. I actually came to her middle school and had a visit with her. We were able to talk, and she wanted to stay at that school for one more year. Finally, she was able to transfer to KBS, and wow, has she thrived. You are not the same kid you were that I met in middle school, Cheyenne. I am so proud of her. She has grown so much. I cannot wait to see the success you have in the world. And you guys will see that for yourselves in just a moment. Cue the video, please.
USD graduate Cheyenne Lee smiles in blue cap and gown. Baby Cheyenne being held wearing a white shirt. Child Cheyenne in long pigtails smiles as she poses with a sibling. Child Cheyenne smiling at school in front of Mrs. Nilsson's classroom. Teen Cheyenne stands with friends during a deaf theater camp. Beautiful teen Cheyenne stands in a long purple dress with a friend. Teen Cheyenne poses holding a basketball and a blue USDB uniform.
Cheyenne has accomplished so much. She actually got first in our National Deaf Theater Festival competition a few years ago. Come on up to the stage, Cheyenne.
Cheyenne takes the stage. Gives Martin a high five.
I am very happy and sad at the same time that I am graduating. I'm sad because I will miss all of my teachers and friends. But I'm happy because now I can start with my future plans. I'm thankful for having Holly as my counselor. Holly has helped me through some dark times and some good times at KBS. She has helped me learn how to express my feelings more. I'm thankful for my teachers for helping me reach my goals in school. And now I can graduate high school. I would like to thank my 3 teachers, Brian, Kelly, and Emily. They have helped me when I have struggled in class. They make me laugh and they tease me, but it's in a lot of fun ways. I would like to share some of my favorite memories here at KBS. One of my favorite memories is about Mulaney. She was an absolute amazing, loving person, even at her most difficult times in her life. I want to thank Mulaney for her willingness to teach me about deaf culture and also ASL. I would also like to say, rest in peace, Mulaney. My second favorite memory is of my teachers, specifically Brian, Kelly, and Emily. Brian loved to make me laugh by taking my things in class. And then I'd have to follow him around until he gave them back. Kelly makes me laugh when she does something like drop a pencil or a paper, but all dramatically, but in a positive way. It's a lot of fun. Emily actually helped me do my hair for my graduation pictures. She also has noticed me struggling mentally a few months ago, and she really helped me just by talking with me, so I was able to express my feelings. My third favorite memory is working with the elementary students in Vicky's class. I would get to watch the kids play outside together during recess to make sure that they didn't get hurt. Well, one day in class, I saw something adorable. 2 boys were protecting a girl to make sure that she didn't fall out of her chair. After I graduate high school, my goal is to go to college for culinary arts, to earn money and buy a car, buy or rent a house, work at a restaurant or volunteer in a kitchen, and also have a family. I would like to thank my family for believing in me, of who I am as a person. Thank you for allowing me to follow my dreams.
Good job.
Cheyenne exits the stage.
Well, there you have it. Cheyenne Lee, and she's grown so much. I'm sure you saw it yourselves. Our next graduating senior, I have been wonderfully blessed to know for the last 7 years as well. He's a cute little kid. He is very kind and friendly and always is seeking to help other people. He will go very far out of his way to buy food for his classmates and to share that with them. Speaking of sharing and giving, I have to say I love his parents. I don't know how they put up with him at times. There was one trip, I believe that he was going to Washington, D.C., where he received some spending money for the trip and spent all of that money before he even flew out. The very next trip was to Japan that he went to recently. And they get a lot of spending money when they go internationally. He was able to spend all that money in 3 days and had nothing left for the remainder of the week. Poor guy. And he had the nerve to reach out to mom and dad and say, I need more money. And they said, no, too bad, so sad. Let's go ahead and cue the video.
USD graduate Angel Luvano smiles in blue cap and gown. Young Angel gestures I love you, smiling in a backpack and blue shirt. Young Angel wearing a tie and vest smiles for his preschool graduation. Child Angel in a cowboy hat and rope sits on a horse and saddle. Child Angel smiles dressed in his Sunday best. Young Angel stands in front of his house ready for school with his backpack and sunglasses. Teenage Angel poses in his USDB football jersey and bleached hair. Teen Angel relaxing in the summer wearing sunglasses and shorts.
Angel, he could take down a bull any day. Come on up, Angel.
Angel takes the stage.
It's all you, buddy. Hello and good morning, everyone. Wow, the time has gone so fast. We have made it. We are graduating. I will miss the school because I have so many good memories. I remember being a lot younger and going to school with some of my other classmates. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous. I had a lot of fun making new friends, especially my time with Mulaney, being in her class. And being together, having some free time, enjoying those times together. I will miss you, Mulaney. I want to say thank you to my teachers. My teachers were able to help me, teach me different skills, and help me work on my writing. Also, I want to say thank you to my family. My family has always helped me to listen and has supported me and has always come out to my basketball and football games to support me. Thank you so much for always watching me play. I have a really good set of memories from KBS. One of my favorite memories was with my friends at KBS. My friends Fisher, Ronnie, Kelvin, Jordan, and Wyatt. We would always make up a lot of stories and talk about zombies during lunch and share these stories with each other. My favorite memory was with Wyatt when he was chasing me across the playground. We were outside, running along the playground. This was about 3rd or 4th grade. And as we were running, I tripped and fell, and I fell hard. Wyatt came up to me and said, "Hey, Angel, are you all right?" I said, "Yeah, I'm okay." I got back up, and we kept playing. This is one of my favorite memories because it was just such a fun time. After I graduate, I plan to work at Amazon or Costco, Walmart, or FedEx. Have a great day, everyone.
Martin gives Angel a high five. Angel exits the stage.
It is not often that we have students transfer from one of our campuses to another. This next senior actually transferred from JMS to the program at KBS and had a little bit of a hard time with the transition, but we are so glad that he is able to enjoy and love both schools. And it is all because of you guys that I'm actually going back to teaching. And I'm very excited about this. You are welcome to come back, including you, Kevin. Let's go ahead and run the video for Kevin Salceda Gomez.
USD graduate Kevin Gomez smiles in blue cap and gown. Preschool Kevin smiles for graduation with blue cap and gown. Young Kevin wearing a tie poses with family. Young Kevin wearing a blue vest and tie smiles posing with family outside. Young Kevin smiles posing for school photos wearing a tie and blue vest. Young Kevin wearing a white short sleeve shirt poses with family. Teen Kevin wearing a red hoodie and jacket poses on the Boston streets. Teen Kevin stands in a black puff jacket holding a dog leash. Fireworks and sparkles as the words "Congratulations, seniors, Utah
All right,
Schools for
Kevin,
Deaf
the
and
stage
Blind."
is yours.
Kevin takes the stage.
Are you ready? Okay. Hello, everyone. I am very excited to be graduating today. I was born here in Salt Lake City, and when I was 3 months old, we moved to Mexico. That is where I lived with my parents, brother, and sister. Growing up, I learned in a mainstream school, a public school, and I remember the first time that I started learning Mexican Sign Language, LSM. In 2022, we moved back to Utah, and I want to say thank you especially to my sister, because it is because of her that she was able to find JMS as a school for the deaf for me. I was able to transfer to KBS during my senior year of school. I was really nervous about the change, but I was able to meet new people at KBS. I was nervous because I didn't know who they were yet. I was able to meet some new friends and make new friends at KBS. When I got there, I was really frustrated and overwhelmed with learning American Sign Language. It was hard for me to learn it at first. Fortunately, a very sweet and nice teacher was able to help me, and that was Gina Chodo. She was able to help me and teach me more about ASL. She taught me vocabulary, reading, and American Sign Language. Thank you, Gina. Emily was able to help me with my English, and she taught me how to improve my writing. And Lexi was able to help me in math class. She also helped me in understanding different things as I learned. Let me find my place. She helped me with problem solving and my multiplication skills, my math skills. I actually came up with a name for the two of these teachers. I call them Emma Lexi. I love you both. Thank you, Emily and Lexi. Emma Lexi. From JMS, I remember my friends Pedro, Tiana, Blessing, Yvonne, and Aaliyah. Last year, during the fall and the spring, after breakfast and after lunch, when we had downtime, free time, we were able to do a lot of dramatic play, tell each other stories, and that was really funny. You guys are my best friends. I will miss you. I will be attending post-high school at KBS come fall. I miss all of you from JMS. Thank you to my family for attending my graduation ceremony. Have a fun summer, everyone. I love you all.
Kevin exits the stage. Martin helps him with his collar.
All right, I believe that is all of our graduates from KBS. I will turn the time over to the superintendent of USDB, Mr. Joel Coleman.
Superintendent Joel Coleman takes the stage with interpreter. Martin raises the microphone very high for him.
Okay, everyone. Hi, I'm Superintendent Coleman. If we could have the associate superintendents and each of the division directors with graduates join us, we're going to now present the diplomas.
The directors and superintendents come to the front of the gym and stand in line. Okay, first we have Gabriel Klinger. Gabriel walks up and shakes everybody's hand. Poses for a picture. And takes his seat. Alexis Green. Alexis walks using her white cane and shakes everybody's hand. She poses for a picture. It's taken and she walks back to her chair. Cheyenne Kent. Using her white cane, she walks up and shakes Joel's hand and everybody else. She poses for a picture. And walks back to her chair. Rebecca Payne. Rebecca walks up using her white cane, shakes Joel's hand and everybody else. She poses for her picture. Walks back to her chair. Ira Angus. Walks up, shakes Joel's hand and everybody else. Poses for his picture. And walks back to his chair. Briley Bijou. Briley walks up, shakes Superintendent Joel Coleman's hand and everybody else's. She goes through the line quickly. Gets her picture taken. And waves at everybody and walks back to her chair. Maro Corrales. Walks up, shakes the superintendent and everybody's hand. Poses for his picture. Walks back to his chair. Smiling big. John Dietz. John stands up and shakes everybody's hand, towering above most of the directors and principals. Poses for his picture. And walks back to his chair. Kendra Schul. Kendra shakes everybody's hand. Poses for her picture. And walks back to her seat. Jonathan Britt. Jonathan stands and shakes everybody's hand. Gets a fist bump from Martin. Poses for his picture. And takes his seat. Noelia Diaz Betancourt. Noelia stands up, gets a lot of enthusiastic congratulations from the directors. Poses for her picture. Waves at everybody, gives the I love you sign, and takes her seat. Cheyenne Lee. She walks up and shakes everybody's hands. poses for her picture. And takes her seat. Angel Luivana. Angel shakes everybody's hand. Gets a lot of pats on the back. A hug from Martin. A hug from Michelle. Poses for his picture. And takes his seat. And last, Kevin Salceda Gomez. He shakes everybody's hand. Gets a big hug from Martin. Poses for a picture. And takes his seat. And that is the graduates. Joe Coleman takes the stage.
Thank you, directors and associate superintendents. All right, we've got about a half an hour left. Just kidding. Just kidding. We love this day. I actually wish it could last forever, but I just don't. I don't think words can describe how excited we are and how much faith and hope we have for you in your futures, graduates. So it's my duty right now as the superintendent to present the graduates to the State Board of Education. As you heard earlier, we're fortunate to have Leanne Wood with us, who's the vice chair of the State Board of Education. And so first, do we do the tassel first or no? That's last. Okay, so I'm going to present the graduates to Leanne Wood, and then she's going to say a few remarks and accept the graduates. And then afterwards, we're going to have the graduates stand up and move their tassel over, and then we'll throw their hats in the air. That's always exciting for everyone. So Board Member Wood, on behalf of the Utah Schools for the Deaf and the Blind, I present the graduating class of 2025.
Joe exits. And USBE Vice Chair Leanne Wood takes the stage.
Today I am proud to stand before you. I represent the Utah State School Board. It is my honor and my privilege to accept the USDB graduates. Today is an important day. You all have worked many years studying, working, and struggling. And now you are finished with school and you are graduating. The State Board congratulates you and wishes you the best and bright future and great success. Congratulations, class of 2025. Please rise.
The graduates
take your
stand
tassel
up.
and take it to the other side now.
They
And then
switch
we're
their
going to count
tassels from left to right.
3, and you can throw your
Right to
hats.
left.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, throw! Congratulations!
The graduates toss their caps up in the air.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Michelle and Susan take the stage.
Families, we want you to know that there are refreshments in the back area. Once the graduates make their way out of the gym, they will return to mingle and enjoy some lunch together. Thank you all for attending. Please stand in memorandum of the graduates as they leave. Thank you, everyone.
graduates exit the gym. Michelle signs.
Additionally, if any of you would like to take a picture with your graduate, we have a photo booth towards the side of the gym. So family, friends, please feel free to utilize that space for the remainder of the day. Thank you. And thank you everyone for coming out today. We appreciate and cherish all of you. Thank you for supporting your student.